Hi, I am Prakash, Chartered Accountant and acting as academic advisor in Masterminds for the past 20 years. Here is a very short video in which I am going to explain the major highlight points of auditing material of Masterminds at CA Inter level. After watching this short video, you will be able to realize why Masterminds material is considered as the best material in the industry and why it is considered as ranker's choice. Let us have a quick look at the major highlight points of our material. The first highlight point is 100% coverage of all ICAI sources. Yes, what you heard is right. After reading our material, it's not even required for you to refer the study material as well as RTPs as well as MTPs and even all past exam question papers of CA Inter level. That means we have included all of them in our material itself. Of course, wherever it is required and wherever it is possible, we have simplified the theory content also. Remember, my dear students, at certain places, examiner expects you to reproduce the provision as it is, and in that case, we are not supposed to simplify the same. Except in those areas, we have simplified all the remaining areas. Even we have identified the best content from all the leading textbooks available in the market and included the same in our material. That means our material will be a one-stop solution and it is prepared in a very comprehensive manner. After completion of every examination, we review whether the students are able to write the examination well just by preparing our material or not. If we find any few questions which our students would not be able to answer based on this material, then we will review the material and will make drastic changes in the material, which helps the students to appear for the examinations with a lot of ease. That is the reason why we revamp our material for every 6 months to the extent of 100%. After every theory question, we have given a large number of concept questions which helps you to understand the concepts better. We have even included large number of examples and practical questions which helps you understand the concepts better. So another major highlight feature of our material is for every question to be discussed in the classroom, we will provide you another question which you are supposed to prepare on your own. This helps you to face a new question in the public exam with a lot of confidence. For all such self-study questions, don't worry, we will provide you the workbook solutions. And we will even provide suggested answers to the faculty so that there will be consistency in the answers being taught by the faculty. The basic idea of preparing this kind of material is mine, but here is my entire team which helped me in bringing this material into reality. At the beginning of the chapter itself, you can find this kind of table which helps you to understand the relative importance of each of the questions given in this material. You can pay more attention on the areas which are being frequently tested in the public exams. As I already told you, 100% content from all the ICAI sources is already included in our material. For every theory question, we will provide you ABC analysis so that you know pretty well what are the areas which needs to be paid more attention. And here is a euro symbol which indicates that such question was taken from ICAI study material. Wherever possible, we divided the lengthy paragraphs into small points so that students will feel it very comfortable to read. In each and every paragraph, you can find that we have underlined the important points which you need to pay a lot of attention while reading the same. Instead of presenting the entire information in the form of lengthy paragraphs, we have split them into small points so that it becomes easy for you to read and remember. So this is one of the best points of this material which you can't find in any other material, that is concept questions. After completion of every theory question, we have included large number of concept questions with which you can know whether you understood the provision correctly or not. So my dear students, in the recent examinations, question paper quality has improved a lot and they are not expecting you to memorize and reproduce the theory content. So instead, what they're expecting and testing is Are you in a position to apply what you learned or not? That's why immediately after every theory question, we have framed this kind of large number of concept questions on our own. Yes, what you heard is right. So you cannot find this many number of concept questions in any other material available in the country. My dear students, at the beginning of this video itself, I told you that it's not a good practice for us to teach you everything. We must teach some areas and you need to prepare certain areas on your own. That's why we have prepared this kind of large number of concept questions for self-practice. Don't worry, you first try to answer them sincerely. Even if you are unable to answer them, we are ready to provide you detailed answers to all these concept questions for self-practice, and you can find them in the workbook solutions. Against each theory question, you can even find the references of the same so that you can easily understand from where we have picked up that question. And here you can see a symbol Euro-TYK. So I think all of you are aware that at the end of each chapter in ICAI study material, you can find certain questions under the heading Test Your Knowledge. All such questions are very important from examination point of view. So my dear students, we have even included all such questions in this material itself. Here is an evidence for the same. Wherever you find this symbol, it indicates that we have taken that particular question from the study material TYK questions. And against each question, we have even provided you ABC analysis. Don't forget to pay more attention on A category questions. The concept question that you are reading right now here was earlier a true or false statement. So we have nicely converted it into the form of a concept question so that students can get conceptual clarity. In our material, you can even find a large number of examples which helps you to understand the concepts better. All the examples given in ICAI study material are already included in this material. Of course, we have not included them in the form of examples. We converted them in the form of concept questions so that you can think for a while instead of directly reading the example. My dear students, there are certain questions in this chapter which are very important from examination point of view, and the examiner is testing whether the student is having pinpointed knowledge or not. So all such questions we have highlighted as L2L. That means your faculty will teach you this question on line-to-line basis. Whenever ICAI study material gets updated, we scrutiny that material to the maximum extent, and we will even identify the few sentences or paragraphs or questions that are newly added in the latest edition of study material, and we include all such content in our latest edition of material. That means you need not refer the latest edition of study material again. Everything is already included in our material. My dear students, in the above material, you can find that certain provisions are very complicated and you may feel it to be tough to read them directly. Don't worry, wherever possible, we have even provided the simplified versions of the same. So what we are expecting is you first to read the simplified version. After understanding the provision to some extent, then try to read the main provision. Sir, which is better to read? Is it the main provision or the simplified version? It's better to read both. First the simplified version, after getting some clarity, then the main version, because examiner is expecting you to use the same technical words being given in the study material. So dear students, it is sufficient for you to read the content given under this heading if you are planning to get a rank. Otherwise, you can simply ignore this content. My dear students, this is another beautiful part of our material. Don't expect the examiner to give copy-paste style of questions. The provision will be there in the material itself, but the examiner will be posing several tricky questions to check whether you understood the provision properly or not. That's why, to make your work easy, we have included large number of test your knowledge questions exactly in the format of public exams. So against each question, we have even provided you hint which helps you to answer that question better. Don't worry, this is not going to create any additional burden on you. You first to read the main chapter properly and check whether you are in a position to answer all these test your knowledge questions on your own or not. So this helps you to handle a new question in the examination with a lot of ease. So dear students, in the public examination, you can find some theory questions which are being picked up from the answer of a very lengthy theory question. We identified it and developed large number of such questions in similar lines under test your knowledge category. So if you are able to answer these questions, then you can handle the public examinations with lot of ease. My dear students, you can identify that there are several areas which students need to learn on their own. For all such questions, we provided workbook solutions at the end of the respective chapters itself. So here are the major highlight points of our material. If you like this video, please press the like button and also don't forget to subscribe this channel so that you can get a notification whenever we add a new video. If you feel that several improvements can be made in this material, yes, you are grand welcome to mention the same in the comment section of this video. So our team members will review the same, and if we feel that it's useful to the students, then we will definitely make that change in our upcoming edition of material. All the best.